Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be building an app using ChatGPT and Lovable. So if you haven't already seen, Lovable allows you to build apps. You don't have to be a developer. It's a no-code, just a chat-based developer, and it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I'm going to build an app measures calories. And the reason why we want to do this is because if you've seen, this kid just made, let's see, a $1.12 million a month app, and he's 17 years old. So if that doesn't motivate you, piss you off, or get you a little bit inspired and like who you are, then I hope this video will. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Is we're going to just go ahead and build this stuff out. I'm using Lovable as a senior developer. Give me the overview. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And this is because I'm not a developer, right? We're just going to make an app that measures calories like Cal.ai, and it's going to go right into, of course we're in chat, so you might be familiar with it. I'm using the 4.0 model right now, and it gives me some good, instructions. It says build a custom calorie app. Okay, you got to know your core tech. I mean, we're going to be using OpenAI GPT-4 Vision or any kind of vision for the food recognition. Of course, we want to have some kind of nutrition database, and then the AI personalization, and then user interface, things like that, right? So how are we going to turn this app and make it so? So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in right here to Lovable, and let's go ahead and see what it does. Okay, and of course here's a step-by-step roadmap. And I've already done a couple of apps before, but I'm just kind of reading through this. So it says we have to first define the app structure, pages to build in Lovable. Like it mentions the home page, the camera input page, the meal recognition result, the logbook, and the profile. And this is great for a setup. If you haven't built an app before and this is a little bit confusing, basically anytime you have an app, you're going to want to have the different pages. So that's what that's all about there. And then step two, AI and the API for food recognition. We want to teach the AI or have the right containers so that way when the AI recognizes the food, we're able to properly analyze it, add it up, and calculate the response. And step three is to map the foods to nutrition. I think that is a good idea. That way we don't have to run a web search or a web AI response every single time. We can have a database for this. And then meal logging and user dashboard. So create a data structure is also a very good step and easy to do. And then number 5 would be to add some personalization and AI feedback, which is an optional layer, but I think that would be great. So, and there's some other things that we can do as well. Let's go ahead and see what Lovable has come up with so far. So you can see it is already in the process of building this app, and it isn't done. It's already built, coded quite a lot. As you can see, it's already got to a lot of work. And this Lovable site, by the way, has already improved so much since I've already started to use it. But I can give you a little bit better idea right now. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here to ChatGPT and let's write out some of the exact prompts in the steps that I need to, and include any of the vision prompts as well. So now chat's going to work. Let's check back over here with Lovable, and that is amazing. I mean, it's not done, but literally with one prompt, and it wasn't even a good prompt, right? We're already able to see a dashboard. This is highlighting. works. My goodness, I didn't think that that was all going to work. Okay, so the settings don't work yet, but the home and the history do. You know, these don't really pull up all the way, but this is amazing, right? So you can add a meal manually. We got to get that functionality working. You know, you can add a picture, right? It's pulling up all of my pictures. Oh, this is incredible. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the next steps, right, of building out Cal AI. Let's see what it brought me here in ChatGPT, which there's two responses that we got to choose from. So let's see. It says Lovable Calorie app, step-by-step building prompts. Okay, so you know, it already created a lot of these blocks. So I'm gonna go with the one on the right because I think actually they're both good for different reasons. I'm not, you know, I'm not really sure. I'm not really. Okay, let's just go ahead and select the first one. We're gonna just go ahead and run this out. Okay, and this is why some people call it vibe coding, because literally it's just it's just about trying things until it works, right? And that's really what coding is too, so don't let anybody discourage you by saying that. But let's go ahead and get this working. And I think it was functional because I was able to press on the camera button and it was pulling up some food, but let's go ahead and test it, right? So I'm going to just pull up a meal picture. Let's see, just any kind of meal I want to go in. Okay, I think this is going to be a little bit more simpler. Let's do this one. I got the image, download. Grilled chicken salad. That's awesome. So this one isn't a grilled chicken salad. This is it looks like a quinoa or like a chicken rice bowl. So I'm gonna press not this and see what happens. It says no problem. Please try again or manually add the meal. Aha. So let's go one more time and see what happens if I I'm going to try by manually doing this. Oh, I see. So I literally have to put in everything, which is cool. Okay, that's great. Just see how far this one goes. If it's going to analyze and I confirm. And then let's see if it gets added to the log. It didn't really get added to the log yet, but you can see this is great, right? This is literally tracking all of the calories and things that you would think it should do, right? So I'm going to go back over here, and all you have to do is when you have an error, is you have to just basically press to try to fix it. It's not rocket science here, folks. The AI is amazing and incredible enough to be able to build code and then also tell you when there's an error. Okay, so we got that error fixed. I'm going to go up and just see if this one's still an error, and then we can go ahead and fix this one too. Okay, so we got both of those. It says I need to fix the TypeScript error, and then it fixed it, which is good. It says there's another error here, or something wrong with the macro summary, and then the index, and it says fix it. But it was not able to apply the changes because the code changes I shared were the same as the previous code. So what happens is sometimes, like when I fix it in the wrong order, or sometimes when you press a new prompt, I find that it tends to fix some of the errors just automatically without you having to go and press all this try to fix it. So I don't know if your experience is going to be the same for you, but that's what I found out. So let's go ahead and take it to the next step, okay? Because now we got the Cal AI working. And then now we can do food detection. So it did it pretty well already, but let's see if we can improve it. Functionality is working. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is make sure the food detection functionality is working. Now it's thinking, and it's going to go ahead and do its job. So again, while this is thinking, I don't know about you, if you're watching this, I'm not sure what side of the fence you're on. If you are a developer already, curious to hear your comments or your thoughts on this. But if you're not a developer, if you're brand new, if you wanted to develop, or if you thought that coding was going to be impossible and something that you'd never be able to do, I'm really curious to comment down below. What do you want to build? What are the thoughts that are coming to your mind right now? And what's going to make this easier for you? And maybe I already have answered some of these questions, or maybe we can figure that out together. And that's really what this is about, right? All of AI and automation is so new to most people. Just by even knowing about some of these tools, it can completely change somebody's life. I know ChatGPT is changing a lot of people's life, but just like this Lovable one, there's a lot of other softwares that we'll go through on this channel. So by the way, if you do like this content or you want to see more stuff on AI, automation, and how to make your life in personal life, work life easier, better, faster, more work or more results from less work actually, then go ahead and give me a like and comment down below. Okay, so right now it says let's go ahead and implement the GPT-4 Vision based on food detection, and it was able to implement the food detection, so it simulates it. All right, let's go ahead and try this again and see if it comes up with something different. Wow. So if you noticed before, it just said, what was it, chicken breast, grilled chicken breast, but now it's coming in a lot more accurately with white rice and steamed broccoli. So now we can confirm it's this. It's added to the log, but it's not really still adding it to the log, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and follow along here. Let's make sure that we have the nutrition data. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to do this. This isn't the only way, but I'm just showing you how with just two apps, ChatGPT and Lovable, without being a senior developer or really knowing much of anything, we can get a working app in very short order, and that's what's amazing with this. I absolutely love Lovable and what it's able to do because of it. I think it's going to absolutely change our world, and I'm all for giving the small guy or the underdog the tools to beat the big guy. Maybe because I have been on both sides of the fence. I think it's great when you win, of course. We always like to win, but I also think that we should let other people win when they also have the skills. I have no problem winning, and then I have no problem enjoying other areas of my life. I'll put it that way, because some people get so stuck on you have to win and you have to have this title and championship. But anyway, I don't want to digress too much, but there's more important things in life, right? So let's go ahead and see as Lovable gets this work done here. Looking at your request, you'd like to implement the proper nutrition data, and it's doing that. So it's replacing the current mock nutrition database and implementing the functionality. It already integrated the Edamame API, which is amazing. It created a new function. Let's see. No, I've left the actual API call commented out and kept the mock responses for now, since you would need to provide real API credentials. Aha, I see. So this is if I want to actually take it to the next step and make that a fully functional app, which I don't need to do right now, but we would do before launching anything like this. And then let's go ahead. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and create the meal summary page. So as this is thinking for the final step, we're pretty much done, right? We can add a dashboard, but I think you can kind of already get the sense that this is amazing. I mean, we can go through this, or you're more than welcome to if you want. I think they have a free version of this, so I'll put the link below if you want to try Lovable, as well as I will share this actual project itself. If you, for whatever reason, wanted to take this project and you wanted to, there we go, I can go back. If you wanted to take this on from here, I made it public so that way you can, view it and remix it. So again, let me know down in the comments below if you like this, if you have a project in mind that you want to start, if you think that there's something that's a great idea, or if you just want to share your feedback or any kind of comments you have related to this video, and what kind of videos, comments, or softwares you would like me to review in the future. Anything that have to do with AI, automation, and of course I have a passion in health. So anything on those topics, completely open to. Feel free to leave a comment below. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this, and we'll see you